Hello everyone, my name is Roshan Nemade, and in this video I will be talking about optimizing a course schedule using simplex method. As a project I took under CHE 431 Numerical Methods by Professor Shafiq Mehrain. Deciding what course and how many courses need to be taken each semester to smoothly finish the degree is a major problem any student comes across at the very first step as soon as the student has chosen the program. One cannot simply make a map in one setting by just knowing what courses are required for completing the degree. There are various factors that need to be considered, and missing even one such factor might cause problems down the line. Those factors are nothing but constraints involved. A course schedule is heavily based on numerous constraints that need to be implemented. I will talk about those constraints as we proceed. This leads to a question that what method can be used to optimize an objective with subject to numerous constraints? Simplex method is one such method that can be used to smoothly optimize any given objective in MATLAB by simply using the built-in linear programming function. Simplex method can be used to minimize or maximize any objective function, in our case the course schedule, subject to any equality as well as inequality constraints. The objective function, let's say this is our objective function, and this objective function is subject to this inequality constraints. There are two major steps involved in this method. The simplex method table. The simplex method starts with first converting the inequality constraints to equality constraints by introducing slack variables which would balance the inequality. The coefficients of these variables are then arranged in an array to form an initial simplex table. The next step is pivoting. Using elementary row operations for only the pivot to attain the value of 1 and 0 for rest of the variables is pivoting. The process is repeated until all the entries for the objective function coefficients are either 0 or positive. There is a specific process for choosing a pivot before performing the elementary row operations that need to be followed, which is not described here. This is an overview of all the prerequisites for chemical engineering. It can be seen as a very complex map of courses that need to be taken over a period of 4 academic years to complete the degree. The flowchart depicts all the prerequisites and offerings in each course for each course which should be implemented. The way we approach this problem is to introduce a fictional course CHEXXX which is set as post-requisite to all the courses which are not a prerequisite to any course. For example, Chem 234, Chem 233 or CME 260. The course CHEXXX then becomes our objective function, and the scheduler optimizes the schedule of the courses to minimize the semesters in which the fictional course CHEXXX is taken, subject to all the constraints. The code is implemented such that the output represents only ones and zeros, where 1 would represent that the course is taken, whereas 0 would represent that the course was not taken at that particular moment. Let's take a deeper look at the constraints. The notation Xij, in the notation Xij, I represents the course and J represents the semester. Keeping this in mind, we'll go through each constraint one by one. The semester constraint. The semester constraint has been implemented such that the sum of the courses taken per semester does not exceed 4. The maximum M1 can be set as desired. For example, if each course needs 3 credit hours, at UIC, the minimum number of courses that need to be taken per semester would be 3. Next constraint is the credit hours. Credit hour constraint has been implemented in a similar way such that the sum of credits for all the courses does not exceed 20 for the whole semester. The maximum here, M2, can be set as desired as well. The next constraint is the prerequisite constraint. The way this prerequisite constraints work is as each row represents a course containing only zeros and ones. When multiplied by a column vector of semesters 1 through 5, 1 through S would give a value for exactly in which semester the course was taken. For example, for course 1 to be prerequisite to course 2, the value should be smaller than that. The value for course 1 should be smaller than that for course 2. This is exactly what this constraint calculates. An equality constraint that ensures a course is taken once as well as no semester before the fictional course CHEXXX is left blank. It is implemented in such a way that as each row again represents one course, sum across the whole row should be equal to 1 to ensure that the course is taken at least once as well as at most once. Now, in any degree program or in any university, some courses are offered only in fall semester, whereas some courses are offered only in spring semester. If a course is offered in fall, we can say that the course is offered only in odd semesters, let's say first, third, fifth, or seventh semesters, which means that even variables in that row for the course should be 0, as every course is a row in the matrix and the column is a semester. Similarly, for the spring semester, we can say that the course is offered only in even semesters, 2, 4, 6, and 8 semester. The rest all would be 0. Now, keeping all these constraints in mind and implementing them all in optimizing the course schedule, this is the generated output by the linear programming function built in MATLAB. Let's take a quick example of, let's say Math 180 is a prerequisite to Math 181 and Math 181 is a prerequisite to Math 210. We can clearly see that they are taken in the proper and correct order. This means that all the constraints have been successfully implemented. Another check to see if our course offering constraint is working, we can see that these particular courses highlighted in blue are offered only in fall semesters, which means they should be taken only in odd semesters, which we can see are offered in the 5th and 7th semesters, which are the odd semesters. For the courses offered in spring, these are the courses that are offered only in spring as well as taken by the scheduler only in the even semesters. This again proves that our constraints have been successfully implemented. So this is an optimized course schedule containing all the courses required for chemical engineering over a period of 8 semesters or 4 academic years. It shows that CHEXXX is taken in 9th semester, but this need not be counted as this is our fictional course. At this phase, the course scheduler can have some user-defined parameters such as maximum number of courses per semester and maximum credit hours the user wishes to take per semester. A student might want to use the scheduler midway through the semester as problems can arise anytime. For example, the COVID situation that we are all dealing with. In such cases, having only user-defined courses would be very useful. This could take this simplex scheduler a step closer towards making it an actual student interactive application. Yet another constraint to choose an elective that would differ from concentration to concentration chosen by any particular student would be a good addition to it as well. Not just optimizing a course schedule. This algorithm can be used for any scheduling based problems that involves numerous constraints, as optimization is an important factor in every field. Thanks for watching.